Disclaimer: this video is not meant for kids, but for a general audience as a whole, meaning teens, adults, and seniors may also enjoy the video for production value and nostalgia. With that said, please enjoy. Northwestern Railway, what's your function? Pleasing lots of people by a massive handful.
Trains!
They haul everything safely and on time.
Tracks!
They connect the industries built along the line. They got the stuff to keep this railway shining like a star. The trains, tracks, and bridges, oh, they'll get you pretty far. Northwestern Railway, what's your function? Pleasing lots of people by a massive handful. Northwestern Railway, how's that function? Working really hard and being very careful. Kana's Trial. Whether or not you're into trains, you may have seen this locomotive in particular at least once in your life. Whether it be a picture of it from online or a book, maybe you've seen it in action in real life or some video footage, or perhaps even a model of it in some form or way. This is one of Britain's most iconic passenger engines, the British Railway Class 43 power unit from the Intercity 125 high-speed train. The number 125 represents its speed, but there have been records of the engine clocking 148 miles per hour, the fastest any diesel locomotive has gone, and no other diesel has topped it since. Somewhere along 45 years, these trains have operated the Eastern Coast, Midland Main Line, and the iconic Great Western Railway. And a pair of locomotives in particular are currently owned by the Hat Controller, that being 43199, Philippa, or Pip for short, and 43200, Emma. They visited the island a couple times before finally being purchased in 2011, receiving the torch from Gordon after nearly 90 years of running the train, the Wow Northwestern, which is an express service that runs twice a day from Tidmouth Station to St. Pancras in London, with the exception of 2 stops at Crovan's Gate and Barrow-in-Furness. Every generation, there have always been a pair of engines taking passengers to and from the island of Sodor and the mainland. Pip and Emma are currently proud of being the only high-speed train still running to this day, especially when they're reaching 50 years old. One day in the afternoon, after their second return journey for today, Pip's motor started to splutter and cough. She was in need of thorough repairs, but at the same time, the railway inspectors have offered the Hat Controller a proposition of a certain modern trial. After taking up the offer, the Hat Controller made his way to the Peel Godred branch line, where he saw Kana finishing up her return journey at Kildare.
Leave your coaches here, Kana. I need you to head to the diesel works to be fitted with some components.
At the diesel works, Pip was escorted by her sister Emma to have her motor examined. At the same time, Kana cruised into the back shed alongside Pip. While Pip greeted her, Emma remained silent.
Thanks for the lift, dear sister.
Of course, Pip. Hope you feel better soon. I can't manage to wild nor'wester on my own.
Don't worry, Emma. I shall be all repaired by the end of tomorrow.
Don't worry, Emma. Your sister Pip will be okay. All she needs is a motor replacement. In the meantime, Kana will help you with the wild nor'western. I was told from the inspectors that she should be given a trial.
The Wild Nor'western? Wow, that's a huge responsibility. Not to mention my first time traveling on British rails. I know I've been to the mainland once, but that was to the Bluebell Railway. Not something as big as this.
That's correct, Kana. But first, you'll need to be fitted with a TPWS and an AWS in case you accidentally run red signals.
After their goodbyes, Emma made her way out of the back shed and returned all the way to Tidmouth Station. She was glad that she won't manage the express on her own, but was reluctant to co-work with a modern engine like Kana. You see, as mentioned before, the high-speed train from Intercity 125 used to work along the Midland Main Line. Pip and Emma run this route with their Wild Nor'western. They used to see their siblings all the time, and with a friendly honk, they would greet each other. But at the turn of the 2020s decade, they started to see their siblings fewer and fewer times, until there were none left in operation on the main line. Either retired from service completely, or got demoted to short hoppings on stations. Their successors were none other than the Sprinters, Voyagers, and the Class A10 Auroras, making Pip and Emma the only high-speed trains from the 70s to ever be currently running on mainline services. The next day came for Kana's trial. Today was going to be especially busy in particular. There were many more passengers than usual. So Tybalt, the current shunter at Tidmouth Station, rallied up more coaches for the high-speed trains.
Goodness, Tilbat! Why are there so many coaches?
Oh, hello Emma, you're early. And yes, you're gonna have more coaches for this express. Extra passengers today. I'm sure you recall the jet engine fuel storage in the UK. Barely any planes are flying about. Good thing recently found coal for steam engines to burn. And diesel fuel for your lot, huh?
I see. Well, I better get into position then.
Oh, not this time, Emma. Kana has to be up front so she can take the route of the Wild Nor'western. Sir Topham had orders.
Of course, Kana.
As the preparations were being concluded, Kana had just left the diesel works and zipped her way to Tidmouth Station, honking hello to all her friends, and now fitted for mainline services with her modern technology and TPWS and AWS. She buffered up in front of the train and waited for the guard's whistle.
Emma, son? I'm in the lead, so I should be the one to honk.
And with that, the trialing high-speed train departed and made for the main line. Kana was a little nervous. She hasn't been on the main line that often, only ever working on the Peel-Godred branch line, and would only occasionally take passengers from the branch line to a Vickerstown interchange every once in a while. The two engines arrived at Barrow-in-Furness in good timing. "Now then, Kana," said Kana's driver, "let's show the country what Sudrian engines can really do." And with the honk of her horn, the train departed. Two engines arrived in good timing. Kana was amazed by the terminal station at St. Pancras, and some of the engines working there too.
Yeah, what do we have here then? Oh yes, a BL Class 800. I don't believe I've seen you before.
Konnichiwa, I'm Kana.
Ah yes. Well then, welcome to England, Kana. Nice to see some more modern engines partaking the wild nor'wester for once. Sorry you had to be paired up with the wreck of a train.
Hey, who you calling a relic? We're doing a service, we are.
Not a wreck, huh? Well, what are you then? Outdated cramp down?
Don't be horrid. Do you want this lot of passengers or not? Don't you know there's a lot of fuel shortage in the UK? I'd rather carry twice the passenger capacity than hear you blurting.
Ah, poor you. Having to do with all the heavy lifting? Won't be long now until you're gone fishing like the rest of your siblings. Like you were meant to do it in 6 years ago.
At least it's just the engine power unit that needs fixing. And when one power stops, the other can carry on. CMUs would just break down altogether.
Oi! You primary color port! At least the MATTEL problem will have modern situations.
All right, both of you settle down, please. Antique or modern, trains should be keeping to timetables. We have railways to run, not mouths. That includes you, 158810. Who does that engine think she is? Poking fun of the new. I better get the lads. After their run, Kana and Emma sat in a shed near the terminal station for a rest for their return journey. Kana couldn't help but sympathize for Emma. She wanted to perk Emma up, but couldn't seem to find the words. She seemed exhausted anyway, so it's best for the engines to nap for now.